Okay, guys, I think it's fairly universal that we all enjoy seeing a douchebag get jacked up good. So this video is a compilation. It's called When Cocky Fighters Get Brutally Knocked Out by Their Opponents. By their opponents might have been a little something extra on there. You would assume that was the case unless the referee had just had enough of them. But I think these will be fun. Let's check these out. I've seen some of these in shorts. Oh, I haven't seen an entire compilation yet. Oh, that's just a dick move right there.
All MMA fighters are known for their respect and sportsmanship, but there are individuals who will stop at nothing to win. Some act cocky and overconfident, but in the end, karma almost always catches up with them.
I wouldn't say always. I've seen some fighters who act the fool and get away with it. But yeah, I mean, coming from a competitive fighting background, going into a fight, I wanted to kick the shit out of my opponent. But that still didn't mean there wasn't respect there.
I'll show you exactly these kinds of cases. Be sure to like the video and enjoy watching.
Oh, I've seen that guy. Yeah, that one. That's a good one. I have seen that one in shorts.
Moroccan Badr Hari. In a fight against a Polish fighter 9 years younger, Hari didn't bother with pleasantries and shoved him with all his might, making it clear that his opponent wasn't even close to his level.
You know, wait until I win. Fuck being humble over.
His opponent, Arkadiusz Wrzosek, came in with a record of 13 wins and 5 losses.
It's not
and was performing
WWE,
quite
dude.
well until Hari accidentally fell on his own. This awkward incident enraged Hari, and he truly engaged in the fight, ruthlessly attacking his opponent and gradually breaking down his body. Badr Hari knocked him down.
I see, you don't have to be a heel. It's all going to get settled in the ring anyway. Oh. Oh,
These
the
blows
body
severely
shot.
impacted Wrzosek's ribs,
Oh.
but Arkadiusz didn't.
Oh.
These
Hold on,
blows-
I need to see that again. Ah, 2 of them.
These blows
One to
severely
each
impacted
side.
Wrzosek's ribs and liver, but Arkadiusz didn't give up and continued the fight. Seconds later,
Those are
the scenario
brutal.
repeated itself.
He's gonna stay technical. He sets up the finish.
Oh.
Understanding his opponent's weakness, Hari focused solely on his body, and for the 3rd time, knocked him down.
Those are just. Oh, I love watching fights.
The fight seemed like a crazy idea, but Arkadiusz, gathering all his strength, achieved the impossible.
Fight is over.
No way.
With a single counter-strike, he managed to knock out the raging beast, successfully avenging the past.
Wow. Yeah, because I was going to say that I didn't know we were leaning towards towards one where the cocky dude actually pays for it at all.
Knock out the raging beast, successfully avenging
One
the
head
past.
kick.
This is outrageous.
Just for him to.
A fighter who was winning the fight falls to such a cowardly blow. On June 10th, 2016,
What the fuck?
30-year-old Dutchman Myrtle Groenhart faced
No, wait a
an
second.
Armenian.
Before we get into it, I have seen fighters inexplicably turn away during a fight, and then you ask for it. If that was after the round, I mean, you got to not only award the fight to the guy that got hit, but you got to kick the guy out of boxing.
Grigorian. In the first round, Grigorian relentlessly pressured his opponent, not giving him a moment to relax. Realizing his impending defeat, which would cost him a title shot, Groenhart took advantage of the moment and knocked him out from behind.
Judges. Oh my! Defend yourself at all times.
The phrase, defend yourself at all times, might apply to this knockout, but it's certainly not a
Yeah, but-
justification for such behavior. Groenhart immediately began to celebrate his victory, and at that moment, the Armenians' team jumped in. The scandal spread across the internet, with everyone demanding a rematch. And 6 months later, they met
Wow.
in the arena. But by that time, Groenhart had claimed the champion's belt, making the fight much more interesting. All
I
this
would
time,
say.
Grigorian had been dreaming of revenge and beating the arrogant fighter, and the day finally came. His face
Oh, this
showed
is a good
no
one.
emotion,
Good
which
setup.
instilled fear in his opponent. The entire crowd was cheering for him, and he had no choice but to win.
He's got an angle out, pivot out.
Ooh, man, these body shots in these fights. Oh, that's a combination. Look at that combination.
After the first knockdown, Groenhart could barely stand.
That
but
freaking
Grigorian
right was
couldn't wait
brutal.
for the fight to resume. Without delay, he avenged the previous incident and claimed the champion's belt.
Right now, we may have a new champ in the making. Haruk Grigorian hitting the champ. Who's the new welterweight champion of the world?
This
Yeah,
incident between
that's
fighters
one
will
way to get
definitely
even.
surprise you.
That's a
The massive muscular guy goes by the
that's
name
a very satisfying way to get even.
Bad News Tarnagiev. a nickname likely given due to the
look at that.
tattoos on his body,
Look at
which
that
contained more information
smug
than a daily
expression
newspaper.
there.
His opponent was a humble Spaniard named Aitor Gaspar. Relying on his size, Zdravko acted very disrespectfully, even going so far as to shove Aitor by the throat.
Hey.
On the day of the fight, he remained overly confident, keeping his serious demeanor until the very end. As the bell rang, the humble guy twice tried to take the fight to the ground, but failed. Realizing he needed to prove his strength and stand up, he finished
I don't know.
the fight.
What do you guys think? Do you think the guy with all the tats there? I don't think he was being over the top at all. Do you? I mean, they met face to
and
face
completely humiliated the giant.
at the weigh-in. Yeah, you know, it was straight up.
Zdravko not only suffered a loss, but
Good.
also injured his hand. This outcome didn't sit well with him, and he demanded a rematch. 6 months
That's not
later,
unusual
he finally
either.
got his chance. But this time, their roles were reversed. The once humble fighter started behaving like a total jerk compared to their last fight.
I don't think.
Instead of offering a handshake as a sign of respect, he rushed in like a ferocious beast. He should have understood that arrogance doesn't
Yeah, I was
make
gonna
you
say
cool.
I
It only brings you closer to karma.
don't think the tatted up guy acted disrespectfully. He gave him a
After
shove.
his
So
loss, the Spaniard continued his disrespectful antics, but it was too late. Zdravko had already proven his determination to everyone.
I'm Hurricane Peter
Yeah.
McNeely from Medfield.
no,
Mass.
jeez,
Saturday
Peter
night,
McNeely.
Watch me kick Tyson's ass.
At the time,
I
Peter
remember
McNeely
that.
was considered a highly promising talent.
remember
with a
that
record
press
of
conference.
36 wins and only 1 loss. However, he was unlucky to face Mike Tyson,
He had
who had just been
faced
released
all
from prison. During his
tomato
time in prison,
cans, though.
Tyson converted to Islam and trained relentlessly, achieving the best physical shape of his life. McNeely didn't take Tyson seriously and recklessly charged at him. But for Tyson, such opponents
Yeah,
were
this
merely
is-
breakfast. After being knocked down, McNeely got up and
Way to
circled
go,
the
Big
ring,
Pete.
signaling that he was okay.
He was such a
However, when he
goofball,
attempted to go on the
McNeely.
offensive again, he ended up
Such
losing
a
like
dork.
a total loser.
Oh, look at that uppercut.
What the guy in the red shirt does is
That's an uppercut that'll change your life for you.
disgusting. With a cigarette in his mouth, he starts
Oh,
blowing smoke
that's-
into his
that
opponent's
is
face
disgusting.
and shoves him. But that was just the beginning of the humiliation. At the press conference, when Shane Mosley's wife bent over, he went as far as to slap her.
Oh,
Mosley's wife managed to get some revenge by throwing water on the disrespectful jerk, but it wasn't enough. Filled with rage and a burning desire to reclaim his dignity and honor, Mosley entered the ring with a cold, emotionless focus, ready to destroy the rat.
wow! I didn't know
It
about
was
this
clear
one.
that Mosley was superior to his cocky opponent in every way.
Fast hands. Look at the speed of those hands. God damn, speed
Out of
kills.
ignorance and desperation, Ricardo
When I
Mayorga,
boxed,
trying
I
to
was
assert
all
himself,
about brute
continued
force.
mocking and shouting.
Come forward, swing hard. Can't imagine having hand speed like that.
Not wanting to toy with his prey for too long, Mosley landed a single punch that made Mayorga cry. That punch broke several of the rat's ribs, but at the same time restored Mosley's honor and pride.
Boy, we are
Alex
really
Walters Hart,
into
that's
the
name of
body
fighter
shots
who
in this
behaves
go
like a
round.
child, but his petty actions are nothing compared to this.
Oh, jeez, the gun.
In the most unexpected moment, he lands a gut punch on his opponent, signaling
What a
that he considers
scumbag.
himself to be on a higher level. His opponent,
Signaling that he's
Andrei
a
Mikhailovich,
douchebag.
is an incredible prospect with a perfect record of 15 wins. At the time, Hanan also
gun
held an
bullshit.
undefeated record of 13 victories, but that would soon change. Realizing that
Not 'cause
Mikhailovich was
I have
far
anything
stronger
against
than he
guns.
imagined,
I have things
Hanan
against
resorted to
douchebags.
more dirty tactics.
What the fuck?
However, he
Rake
should
in
have
the
known
face?
that every
That's
disrespectful move only
old
enraged his
school
opponent
back
more and would
when
return
they used to have the
hunting twice as
laces
hard.
bared on your gloves, trying to cut somebody with them. Oh, how'd that
As
taste,
Hanan sat there in a
asshole?
defeated posture, he had already accepted his loss, while Mikhailovich was just getting started.
Oh, that left hook. Oh, and another
In
one.
a final act of retaliation, Mikhailovich spat on Hanan's neck, avenging all his antics. But there
Don't
was
blame
still
him.
the finishing blow to be delivered, and the Russian fighter eagerly took on the task.
35 seconds to finish. Takes another shot.
Goddamn Russians. They're lunatics.
He made sure Hanan regretted his disgraceful behavior and learned a harsh lesson in respect.
Yeah, that one was satisfying. I like that one. Man, that left hook. Oh, jeez. Wow, that was witty, bro.
His name is Ren Hiramoto, and that's his usual greeting gesture. This time, his punisher was Kyohei Nagiwara, a fighter with extensive experience in wrestling. Just one look at him was enough to see he's a serious guy. The fight had barely started when Nagiwara landed a successful right hook and immediately went for a takedown. Hiramoto showed his reluctance to stay on the ground and brought the fight back to a standing position. However, his will alone wasn't enough as
nice.
Nagiwara continued to push for his game
Wow,
plan
he's
again
quick.
and again.
Holy
Finally,
shit.
when he succeeded, Nagiwara secured the top mount and eagerly beat down his opponent.
Yeah, if you don't have any idea what to do on the ground, you're
After his
eventually going to be
victory,
in trouble.
He performed a traditional execution and added yet another win to his record.
Not quite at 100%.
Ooh.
Michael Venom Page, a breathtaking fighter with an undefeated record, is known for treating every fight like a work of art. He gained immense popularity due to his spectacular knockouts and dazzling performances. When he faced Douglas Lima, Page considered him
This
nothing
is a
more
quick
than a bug
dude
he
right
could
here.
easily knock out, and his
Holy
signature
shit.
cocky behavior made that clear.
At all times, obey my commands at all times.
As always, Page began the fight
Huh?
in his usual flashy style.
I was gonna say-
Bored with the routine, his only focus seemed to be entertaining the crowd with his dance moves. Lima, fully aware
People
that he
like
stood
that
no
are gonna
chance
keep doing it
against
until
Page in
somebody
striking
makes them stop.
exchanges, decided to take the fight to a more comfortable zone, on the ground. His main objective was to wear down the dancing showman, and before he knew it, the first round ended. In the second round, Page entered with the same overconfidence, continuing to amuse the audience. But in the blink of an eye, he was knocked out cold.
100%.
It was the first
Vicious leg kick and then just drilled him when he's trying to
defeat of
get
his
up.
entire career, and for the first time, Page tasted the bitter reality
That's a where the fuck am I moment. I've had a lot of those.
of a knockout. Our top cocky fighter
Wow.
list continues with this fighter in a primate mask named Leandro Silva. His opponent was a fighter from Slovakia, Marek Mazuch, who entered the fight with a 6-0 record. Despite the fact that Silva had lost his last 3 fights, he fought with precision and completely outclassed his opponent.
The injury we teased, maybe.
So we might see blood land.
No one could have predicted that the Brazilian fighter would perform so
Wow.
well.
Pick his target, but he got beat.
Quick, like I say, quick combinations there. Wow.
Marek had no choice but to defend and search for gaps in Silva's strategy. Finally, his first opportunity to strike came, but he was quickly humiliated and embarrassed.
Little shots.
And he,
Karma wasn't in a hurry this time, and Leandro Silva kept boxing at the same pace. Silva opened the second round with energetic combinations, but his
He does
flashy
have
dance
great
moves weren't
combinations.
forgotten, and he got the punishment he deserved.
Oh! Oh! No, that'll
The
stop
fighter
you
who
from
hadn't
dancing.
stood out in any way snatched
Oh,
victory
that
with
right.
a single attack.
Damn.
After this defeat, Leandro Silva never wore the primate mask again.
Yeah, it wasn't
This
really all
rat's
that
name
good of
was
luck.
Ryan Jett, and in his fight against Cub Hawkins, he unexpectedly slapped him in the face. Hawkins had done nothing wrong, just eating his banana, but he ended up losing it. At that time, Hawkins had a perfect record of 4 finishes, all in the first round. Since the arena was shaped more like a triangle, he had an even better chance of beating the scoundrel. Hawkins constantly closed the distance, not allowing his opponent to move freely.
Both guys have a good sense of timing, so it's
Oh,
By the end
man.
of the second round, Ryan was covered in bruises, but the punishment didn't end there. After the 4th round, that smug face was gone, and due to severe injuries, the fight was stopped. Hawkins,
Wow.
having brutally punished the rat, claimed the championship belt.
Wow. That was good. Not only, I mean, went into it because I like to watch cocky guys or girls get their ass beat, but the fights themselves were just really, I mean, there were some amazing combinations and brutal shots in there. That was good.